First of all, I'd like to apologize if you guys happen to hear any thunder in this recording. I'm currently going through a storm right now, and I don't know what's going to end. So with that out of the way, onto the video. Hello guys, Cybershroom here, and well, of course, whenever I attempt to predict anything Mario Kart related, as soon as I start recording lines, Nintendo goes ahead and randomly updates Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with new content. You guys need to stop doing that, please. Anyhow, yes, last night around 9 PM Eastern Standard Time, which thinking about it's pretty weird for Nintendo to update the game at that time zone. Nintendo launched an update for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, including bug fixes and new content. No, not more Labo crap, but a new playable character, or should I say skin for Link, taking on his Breath of the Wild design, and a new vehicle, his Master Cycle, also from Breath of the Wild. The update is free, so if you haven't not heard of it yet, go boot up your copy of 8 Deluxe, and the new Link will be selectable as a skin over the Link already in the game. Well, some people think that the only reason they updated the game is because of Link's design, as Nintendo's been really pushing the Breath of the Wild look over the classic green tunic. I feel like this is only a taste of what's to come to 8 Deluxe before Nintendo Direct reveals more content. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, to me, is the best the series is ever going to get. The amount of content from what the original Mario Kart 8 already provided, and also what came down the line as DLC to finally the new stuff Deluxe added, like the Inklings of Battle Mode, it's going to be really hard to see Mario Kart 9 top this. That's why personally I would want to see Nintendo just to keep updating 8 Deluxe and make it the Mario Kart game for a really long time, such as games like Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege. Releasing DLC packs that contain new tracks and characters for a cheap price is a much better option than having 2 Mario Karts on one system, with the newer edition possibly having less content to start off with. So before Nintendo Direct that happens either this month or next month, I will give my predictions on how 8 Deluxe's DLC is going to be handled. If you guys have suggestions for DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, comment them down below, as you guys gave some decent suggestions for my last video predicting the next Pokemon character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Alright, so firstly I want to talk about how DLC is going to be released for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I feel like we're going to get 2 formats of DLC. First would be like how Nintendo distributed Breath of the Wild content as free DLC. Just a little burst here and there to keep the player base active. Nintendo's been doing these little DLC releases over a lot of their games on the Switch, including Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, and Mario Tennis Aces. In fact, with the Breath of the Wild update to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Nintendo added in the patch notes that there's content that isn't available right now but exists in the game data. So before data miners are able to crack open this newest update and see for themselves, I will predict that we're going to see character costumes and carts added free down the line. Maybe a Dr. Mario skin for Mario, or a Tanuki Luigi. Heck, some of these might even be whole characters. An idea I had while playing the update DLC is that currently Breath of the Wild Link is only a costume not to mess up the character roster slots. But like Villager and Inkling, when we start getting enough DLC characters added to the game, they're going to split the Link and Breath of the Wild Link to separate slots. The second format of DLC will be paid DLC, just like Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, with DLC packs containing cups, some premium car parts, and premium characters. But I would also like to add that these packs will not only include those 3 things, but also new battle stages, since battle mode is a lot more popular in 8 Deluxe than it was base Mario Kart 8. I don't know how much DLC 8 Deluxe is going to get in the end, hoping that we get a lot of DLC if these packs bring in a nice profit for Nintendo, but for right now, I'm going to give an example of a DLC pack I would like to see in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. First of all the DLC packs are going to be priced at $12.99, a whole lot pricier than what Nintendo did with Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, but since the Switch is selling a lot more than the Wii U, I see Nintendo being a bit greedy and upping the price, but in exchange, we might have better content added. So, what's the first DLC pack? Well, it would be containing 2 cups. First cup would be based off Mario Odyssey, that being the Cap Cup. The trophy would look like a top hat from Mario Odyssey. Track wise, we would see a course based on New Donk City, but post the location of Mario Odyssey, where we race through city streets, and maybe have an underground segment where we could race through a sewer, and then pop out on the other side of the city. Then we'll have 2 tracks in the Cap Cup returning from previous Mario Karts, being Waluigi's Pinball from Mario Kart DS, and Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 7. Waluigi's Pinball is a fan favorite course from DS, and I would love to see in 8 Deluxe's art style. And Mario Circuit from 7 hasn't appeared yet as a retro course, and with the Mushroom Kingdom being a world in Odyssey, we could have that course fit well in the Cap Cup. The final track would just be a new surprise course nobody saw coming, like the Wild Woods track in the Egg Cup from Mario Kart 8. The next cup will be representing a Nintendo series that's not related to Mario, being Kirby. Myself and many people have been begging for Kirby content in Mario Kart 8 since the Legend of Zelda and Animal Crossing packs have been revealed. The cup would be called the Dream Cup, with the trophy looking like a warp star. Tracks will include 2 new courses and 2 retro courses. The retro courses I would want to tackle first this time. First would be a Wii course being Koopa's Cape, once again a popular course fans want to return, and the second course would be Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Super Circuit. With 8 Deluxe having a chance of more track DLC, it's gonna be years till we see Mario Kart 9 revealed, so why not just already start adding more retro Rainbow Roads now instead of years later? Some of these tracks need to be updated anyways. Looking at how Cheeseland and Ribbon Road were done, Mario Kart Super Circuit's Rainbow Road could really use a redo. Now for these 2 new tracks, once again I feel like we're going to get a new course nobody will see coming, but the second course is where it could get interesting. Now this cup is Kirby themed, alright, so we're going to get a Kirby track. So instead of creating something new, how about we do something original and take a retro track from a non-Mario Kart game? How about from Kirby Air Ride? Don't know what Air Ride is? Well, Kirby had a racing game back on the Nintendo GameCube known as Kirby's Air Ride. I've never played the game, but it does have courses I would love to see return in 8 Deluxe with a Mario Kart feel. If I had to pick one course from Kirby's Air Ride, it would have to be Nebula Belt, if not only to see another remix of Fountain of Dreams, because I really love that theme, especially since it was represented in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Alright, so now that we're done with tracks, let's look at the characters. I'm expecting it will be the same as 8 Dev, the DLC, with us getting 3 characters as a mix of returning and original characters. So for this DLC pack, I see us getting 2 new characters and 1 returning vet. The returning vet would be Diddy Kong, as oddly for a fan favorite character, Diddy Kong's been absent from a lot of Mario spin-off games recently. He has been making a return in games like Mario Tennis Aces as DLC, so why not also bring him back to Mario Kart? These next 2 original characters will be Pauline or Kirby. Pauline, because of Super Mario Odyssey, has been heavily requested to appear in many Mario spin-offs, so having her first debut in Mario Kart is a pretty neat idea. She could easily represent the Cap Cup. And then to represent the 5th series outside of Mario, and of course to represent the Warp Star Cup, we would have Kirby as a playable character. And with new characters come new card parts. There ain't really original coming up with these. I mean, we could see, for example, the Warp Star as a card for Kirby to represent his series, and we could have some more returning cards from previous Mario Kart games, like maybe the Pipe Frame or the Quacker from Wii. But if you guys got a better idea for card parts, be sure to tell me down below. Finally, I predict this DLC would add something that the original Mario Kart 8 DLC didn't add, new battle arenas. I predict each pack will come with 2 arenas, a new arena and an old classic from the older Mario Karts. The first new arena should be representing a series outside of Mario, like how we got that one Splatoon stage. This area would be called City Trials. It'll be a more condensed version of the City Trials arena from Kirby's Air Ride. The returning arena will be a GBA battle course, as we didn't have one returned yet for 8 Deluxe. You can really pick any of them to be represented, they're all pretty similar. And finally, with all of that guys, I've gave my predictions and opinions on how DLC will work in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And here's a little image I made summarizing up the whole video. Once paid DLC is actually revealed for 8 Deluxe, I'll be sure to base my next prediction around what we'll see in the style of how Nintendo actually does it. But personally, I believe I'm not far off from what we're actually going to get. But who really knows? What are your guys' thoughts and predictions for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC? Be sure to tell me down in the comments below. I got social media links and Patreon in the description. Still working towards 500 subscribers before the summer ends. So if you like this video and want to see more, subscribing really helps. Finally, I am Cybershoom, hoping you have a good one.